we're headed to North Florida, almost on the Georgia line. I got all 3 grandsons. This is their spring break. And this has never worked out. They go to different schools, and the fact that their spring breaks lined up and there's no baseball, none of that stuff going on, hey, that's divine intervention. Day 1, the day before the season opens in North Florida. This is the day before the turkey season opener. We're up in North Florida, got all 3 of the grandsons down here. I'll introduce you to our host later. But we're out listening. Unfortunately, it's so foggy you can't see, but about 50 yards, that's going to slow it down. But man, it's pretty awesome. Matt's going to be hunting with me and Dexter Roberts tomorrow. You fired up?
Yes, sir.
Matt's using his owl call. He's already made some turkeys gobble. So this is day 1 of feet on the ground.
Five minutes in, 2 owls fly in and land on a tree like right in front of us and start losing their minds.
We got 6 or 7 turkeys, 2 owls going crazy. So,
Think this will be a good spot to set up tomorrow.
oh yeah, if we get over here.
We hadn't made our mind up yet, have we?
No, sir, we have not.
So this morning, it was before turkey season has quite open in Florida. So we were running around to see where a good spot to go the next day would be. Mr. Jake, he did an owl call, and everybody flew down the roof. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it was just crazy. That was the day before turkey season opened, so pretty much everybody was doing what we were doing.
How many did you hear, you think?
In terms of hearing, we heard, I'm trying to think, probably about 5.
That's pretty good. I couldn't hear them all. I heard the last 2 gobbles were close, and it's where he wanted us to go tomorrow, so that's a good thing. Cranky said he's covered up.
He said he heard like 1,000,000, which is, that's awesome. Oh, Cranky, what we got?
We got 6 or 7 turkeys in those woods.
He was asking me, you think you want to go here? And I was like, man, yeah. All these turkeys, I bet we'll do real good.
We got one on the other side of the buggy. We need to get.
Talk to me, Crank.
All right, Crank, what we got?
I wish I could say we heard nothing, but I'll tell you the truth. We heard a whole bunch of turkeys.
How many you think it was?
Like, in all, I think we heard like 9. 6 or 7 over there. And then, like, 2 over here.
There's a couple of it poppets.
Really?
Ripping it.
Yeah.
I'm the one to say to keep my places quite hidden so nobody else will get rid of my turkeys if I have any.
Cranking him know the rule, but he also knows that don't apply to Pop. That's why he's spilling his guts, right?
So
he knows when to say
So
nothing.
we veered a little bit off of our plan this morning to go scouting. So we came over here. We left the L field alone. So Craigie's having a little second thoughts about where he wants to go in the morning. So.
Yeah.
You gonna think about it?
No.
Where are you going?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, you know, these birds like.
This is where we bring the women and the girls, the
daughters. I'm in.
So it's not you ladies here today.
I mean, they were doing their thing.
They didn't go
They're
much
still
at all.
All you gotta do is just, I mean, you can just hear him from right here.
No.
were they at Stomp?
Oh my God,
Are those the power
they're at Stomp, they're at Powerline, they're strung out down towards Turkey Foot, they're at Cow Pen, and they're at Poppets.
So what do you think? You going right down in there somewhere?
Yeah.
And I can't imagine what it's like in your world, but we just live too fast right now.
Yes, sir. It's great to come home and go back to your roots and just slow down sometimes and just take a breath. And that's why I love turkey hunting so much, because you get to be out there when the day breaks. And, you know, right when it, you know, just the whole morning and the aspect of just being out in nature and just hearing the world just come alive,
Yep.
you know, just wake up.
It does that better in the spring than it does any other
That's
time.
right.
Now, when you were young, did your grandpa take you hunting, or did he buy you a gun? How did you even get interested in hunting?
So a lot of my friends, you know, they grew up and bring pictures and stuff to school of them killing the deer and stuff like that. And we really never really hunted all that much growing up, you know.
I'm as country as country comes, red as a setting sun, little people living hot ground. All back home, go back down, take a little dust in my coffee cup. My favorite color's rust, purebred red, white, and blue collar blood. Country is country comes.
What are you thinking tomorrow? We had a pretty good scouting morning today, and what's your thoughts on the morning tomorrow?
Well, if it stops raining, and by all the turkeys I heard and the few that I saw on the camera, I think I'll have a pretty good chance of at least seeing a turkey. You know, a good chance of shooting one too, so.
So tell us about your equipment. What are we going to be shooting tomorrow?
What do you mean by
What do you got? What kind of gun do you have?
I got my brother's old 20 gauge.
All right. You got it all patterned up good?
Yes, sir.
Confident? All right. How about, what are you thinking on the decoy strategy? You know, we got 5 or 6 big boys in there, a few jakes, some hens. What's your thoughts on the decoy situation? You know, I want your true thoughts. I want you to think about it.
I mean, we might not have to have one, but I think we should bring one.
You thinking hen, jake,
Yeah.
or just a
A
hen?
hen.
Just one hen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. All right. All right. Well, I'm super excited. I feel
Me too.
very, very fortunate to be able to hunt with you tomorrow. So thanks for letting me tag along.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, hey.
Cranky, you know, we have a rule out here. You have to shoot turkeys that are at least 3 years old. You know how to tell if they're 3 years old, right?
I'll have to learn soon.
Tell you what, if he's got a big beard on him and you like him, you shoot him.
Yes, sir.
Well, we'll definitely see you bright and early in the morning, and we got a good game plan. We just need to execute it, right?
Yes, sir. Day 2. I had to wake up super early. I wasn't quite expecting 6 o'clock in Florida to feel like 4 o'clock. This whole time we were at this trip, man, I was so tired of, whew.
My hunter made it. Cranky, you good over there?
It's not as good because it catches like
I
snakes.
just gotta make
So
sure.
filming a turkey.
So, we were up at the crack of dawn,
Situation room's looking busy this morning.
You know what? I'll load it up.
He's got you.
I'll take it. Never look a gift horse in the mouth.
Did you sleep well?
Yes, sir.
Feel good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Got all our thoughts in order?
Yes, sir. Ready to go?
Opening day. Is this your first hunt ever in Florida?
I think so, yes, sir.
All right.
I was the one who was on decoy. Like, what did I want? We were just going to put out a hymn. So we were getting situated in the blind while Mr. Jake was putting out the decoy, and I was glad I wasn't able to shoot anything because I probably would have had more injuries than just this and a boo-boo on my nose. Because it was very uncomfortable the way I was sitting. So I was sitting on my butt pad against the tree. Me and Daddy were having to share a tree. And it was the most uncomfortable thing ever. I've been bragging about how nice my butt pad is forever. 3 hours on it, it became like a pancake. And I wanted to stand up so bad, but I mean, the turkeys flew out right over us, like a tree right behind Mr. Jake.
Here they come. Here they come, here they come, here they come. Okay. Let me know what he does, okay?
The first sitting that morning was 2 hours and a half hour. Something like that. I might be exaggerating this, but it felt like a while.
Are they coming? Are they coming though?
I got it on both cameras. I got it on the GoPro and the big camera. Steve, thank you.
My pleasure. It was an honor. Congrats, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Is your blood pumping a little bit?
A lot of bit.
Let me strut down the bottom down there.
He might have been. That decoy's 25, so he might have been a little over 50, actually, now that I look at it.
I was guessing, I think that turkey was about 40 yards to the right.
Yeah.
We're a little later. This is like the second hour, the middle of the second hour. And the field, like, where the field, like, if you were coming straight into the field, it came in from one of those lanes. And it had 2 roads over here, 1 road over here, and then the big lane. He heard the turkey straight ahead on the side of the lane. So he called to it, it responded, and it came in strutting, but I was never able to see it until it came in and stopped strutting. So it was like walking, and then it just stopped, like it hit an invisible brick wall or something. It didn't like that decoy one bit.
You think that decoy hurt us this morning? Tell me what happened. What happened?
That turkey, it was strutting in that big lane, and then when it walked down here and looked at it, and the wind blew and it spun the decoy around, and he didn't like that very much and walked off in those woods. So
That was a big boy, wasn't it?
yeah, it was a nice turkey, nice one to shoot.
He didn't have any spurs, but he's about 20 pounds.
Holy cow. Hey, he's perfect.
Perfect.
He's perfect.
He's beautiful.
Set him down, show me his beard. Fan him out, show me his beard. Oh, Matt, he always takes second seat to Cranky because that's just the way things are. He didn't kill a turkey last year, so he was big priority this year. My man.
Well, he got it done.
How cool is that?
So exciting.
Steve's the landowner. Him and his partner Jake invited us down here. We couldn't hunt yesterday. It's Friday, and it was the day before the season. We saw turkey after turkey, so Matt was done in like 14 minutes. Hey, feels good, don't it?
Oh, yes, sir, it does.
We rolled it. We rolled it. That's his turkey gun. That's a good turkey gun. I built that turkey gun. Awesome. What's up with the spurs, man?
I'll get this. So, it don't have any, which is pretty cool. It's not like it rubbed them off either. It just doesn't have a spot. And
He's a mature bird.
Oh,
He
he was the boss of them 3. Boot your hand. Let me show them them legs. Not a spur, not a bump.
same on both of them. And I looked it up, and 2% is like 1 spur and no spurs. And no spurs makes up less than 1% of that.
So I think that's cool.
I think it is.
You ever
too.
seen that?
I haven't seen it out here, especially on a mature bird like
Yeah.
that.
That's pretty cool. You know, I filmed a guy killing one in Texas one time. Had 2 spurs on one leg and none on the other. Sure did.
Wow.
So that's cool.
That
Hey,
is.
he was clearly the boss. I think that's cool. I've never seen that. So.
He feels like 19, 20 pound bird at least.
Yeah.
Over 20. Beard looks like it's 9 or 10 inches. He's a mature bird and he's the boss, and
And that did not take long.
did not take long.
Hey, that, my friends, is why you hunt with the landowner.
That's right.
I explained to Matt coming in now, because we've been working on owl hooting and all that. I said, we don't need to do any of that. Some turkey hunts are different. And we just sat there and let everything take. Nobody made a peep 45 minutes. And then these turkeys flew down way back behind us into that field. Yep, boom, they gobbled, and 7, 8 minutes, they strutted right in there. So that's why you hunt with the landowner. So Look at Matt nodding his head. Cranky knows that too, so thank you, Steve.
Let's go get another one.
All right.
Sir. Man, I'm glad to finally get my turkey first this time because a while back we had a spring break trip and we went to Texas.
You told me to shoot and it was too far.
I know, I'm sorry.
I was kind of a little mad, but not too mad. I knew that I was going to go again. I'm not giving up, though.
He was way past our cactus we had marked. That was my fault.
And it was a turkey hunt. And every single day, you know, somebody else would come back with a turkey, and it was a big turkey and a nice turkey, and we were seeing turkeys, but we just weren't killing them. And so it ended up the trip was over, and I was empty-handed, unlike everybody else. There was a good bit of people in camp, so it didn't feel too hot. So I just kind of have that in the back of my mind every single time I'm out there turkey hunting.
Oh, look at that turkey. That's a big old pigeon.
It is.
Pigeon.
That's a pigeon.
It was nice to get it done first and quick because I was able to hang out at lodge and hang out with people and go on their turkey hunts, watch them kill turkeys, and that was awesome. Now I can focus on other people finally getting their chance to kill a turkey.
They got us today, this morning.
Yes, sir.
But the day's not over, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice gobbler came in. Didn't like the decoys, which is very, very, you know, on par for here sometimes.
Day 3, last day of the trip.
So everything went well the second day. It's the third day, the big day. We were the first ones out, super early.
Give Pop the rundown of what we got this morning.
Is your mind made up?
Yeah, it's still kind of waking up, but
Oh, okay.
a little bit up.
Well, good for you for getting up, buddy.
Cranky, I slept on it last night. I'm thinking Jake and hen decoy. After what we watched that big gobbler chase those jakes off, what do you think?
Sounds good to me.
You just go with the flow, don't you?
Yes, sir.
He's gathering knowledge. He's going to be a turkey thug big time on it.
He already is.
Getting to hunt with all these people, learn different things.
We made it to where we were sitting. My seat was soaked. I was way too low in my seat. That's how this happened. The way we were sitting, I was right here. I was the only one who could see the field. So they had to rely on me to give all the intel.
He's coming at us, Daddy.
He's coming at us.
He stopped. He stopped.
3 jakes came out right here. No, 1 gobbler threw down, but 2 jakes with a gobbler were right at this side, and they were creeping on over this way, so he flew to them. And so that was kind of like, I don't know why I want to say it was bad news.
Just be still, Crank. Alright, the hen's coming out in front of us.
I was starting to look through my scope to see if I could, shoot something correctly. And, well, it was very off. I was too low in my seat. So I'm trying to get adjusted, and the turkeys are, right there. So I'm, shaking like a leaf on a storm, or whatever the saying is. And I'm trying to get adjusted, which I was never able to, as you can tell.
No, don't move. It's about to happen, Jake. Be in as soon as you can shoot him. I got him.
No. You're okay.
It's okay, bud.
You're okay.
You're okay, Crank.
You're okay.
You got him, buddy.
The corner of the scope hit my forehead, and my nose hit the butt of the gun. Well, kind of my eye, like right here on my nose, the side. I start just wailing because it was hurting so bad. I thought I broke my nose. I didn't know anything happened to my forehead at the moment until I lift my hand up off my nose and see blood on my glove.
Got a turkey out there we got to take care of real quick. Hey, look at me real quick. Ben, look at me, baby. Look at me. You all right?
That's awesome. I'm sorry, but that's awesome.
You're going to be okay,
That joke,
baby.
that's a tough little guy right there, man. Cranky, you got your first Florida turkey, bud.
Yes, you did. Congratulations, man. That's a good one, too.
We walked over to the turkey, and while they were picking all our gear up, and I was sitting by the turkey, looking at it, a turkey gobbled at the fog.
First Florida bird, man.
Yep.
Good job, pal. Oh, did y'all hear that? One just gobbled right there. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
He just hammered.
And if I wouldn't have been injured, we probably would have killed 2 turkeys. But, yeah, that happened.
Cranky on the board. We had a little casualty this morning. Well, actually a couple casualties. We had 1 turkey and 1 cranky. Look at me, buddy. Let me see that thing. My buddy got scoped this morning. And I'll tell you what, he is one tough little son of a gun.
Oh, no. Boy, how pretty is that?
Good job, big boy.
You know, when you get my age, your mind works different. And the fact that I got all 3 of these grandsons and their dads is, and they're interested in it. I just can't tell you how special that is. You know, I had girls, I didn't care if they hunted. They did, and they married guys who hunt, and it's just a big part of our life. So, you know, being able to share it with them, golly, to me, it's just priceless.
I'm fine, nothing bad happened, not even I need stitches. It's just a little deep cut. I mean, past the fact that I got scoped and all that was in the past, don't matter no more. But so was killing a Florida turkey. First time ever, awesomest thing ever. So, did good.